Hello and welcome to this cool-down yoga video. As you are likely aware, cool-downs are just as important as warm-ups. Cool-downs help your recovery following exercise. They help promote blood flow, reduce the risk of injury, and aid regulating your heart rate and your body temperature after exertion. Coming onto your mat, inhale and raise your arms up overhead, shoulder width apart. As you exhale, bend over to the left, bringing the right bicep to the right ear. Inhale and come back up through center, and as you exhale, bend over to the right, left elbow to the left ear. Inhale, come back up through center. Lower the arms down by your sides. And as you inhale, raise the right leg, bending the right knee. Then taking hold of the toes. Give yourself a quad stretch, pointing the right elbow out behind you, keeping hold of the right toes. Raise the left arm up overhead, and as you exhale, bend forward, hinging from the hip, pushing the right knee out behind you, bending the left elbow slightly, keeping the hand straight, the fingers pointed forward. Releasing the right toes. Extend your right arm out to join the left, flipping the palms so they're facing down to the floor. Extend the right leg out behind you, coming in for warrior three. Straightening back up, raise the right knee up, taking hold of the toes, and then extend the right leg out in front of you. And as you exhale, slowly, being mindful of the body, extend the right leg out to the side. You can keep your left arm at your side, or to aid balance, extend the left arm out. Lower the right leg down. reground. Then bending the left knee, lift the left knee up, take hold of the left toes, getting a quad stretch on the left side, pointing the left elbow out behind you. Then reaching forward with the right hand, push the left knee out behind you. Releasing the left toes, extend the left arm out to join the right, extend the left leg, coming in for warrior 3. Straightening up, raise the left knee up, taking hold of the left toes, extend the left leg out in front of you, then slowly extend the left leg out to the side, keeping the right arm at the side, or extend the right arm out to aid with stability. Lower the left leg back down, then raise the arms up overhead, finding a gentle back bend, and as you exhale, hinge from the hip, coming down to a forward fold. Plant the hands down in front of the feet, and then move the feet to mat width distance apart, bending at the knees, lowering down to a yogi squat. Bring the hands to heart center, using the upper arms to push the knees apart, getting a deep hip opener, and a good groin stretch. Planting the palms down, straighten up the knees, coming in to tabletop pose, bending the knees, stacking the joints, stacking the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. And as you inhale, raise the right arm up overhead, gazing up past the fingertips. As you exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left, extend the left arm out to the top of the mat and gaze under the left arm. Planting the left palm underneath the left shoulder, push yourself back up to tabletop pose. Then as you inhale, extend the left arm up, gazing up past the fingertips. And as you exhale, bending the left elbow, thread the left arm underneath the right, extending the right hand out to the top of the mat, gazing under the right arm. Planting the right palm underneath the right shoulder, push back up to tabletop pose, then tuck the toes, lift the hips, moving in to downward facing dog, gently pedal it out, swaying the hips, working out any tension that may be in the hips and the pelvis, moving at your own pace. Finding stillness, take 2 breaths here. As you inhale, raise the right leg up, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bending the right knee, bring the right knee to the right elbow, lowering down, extending the left leg out behind you, coming into pigeon pose. As you exhale, walk the hands up the mat and lower down over the right leg, bringing the forehead down onto the mat. Raising the head, walk the hands back to underneath the shoulders, come up onto the knees, then planting the right foot on the outside of the right hand, coming in to lizard pose, staying here or to deepen the pose, coming down onto the forearms, keeping the knee upright or opening the hip and pushing the knee out to the side, coming on to the outside of the right foot. Lifting the right knee back up. Bring the right foot inside the palms. Tucking the left toes, lifting the gaze. And as you exhale, Straightening out the right leg, folding over the right leg, finding a half split. Bending into the right knee, lifting the left knee off the mat, coming into runner's lunge as a transition, then step the right foot back, coming back to downward facing dog. One breath here. Raising the left leg, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bending the left knee, bring the left knee to the left wrist, lowering down, extending the right leg out behind you, coming in to pigeon pose, walking the hands up the mat. As you exhale, fold forward over the left leg. Lifting the head, walk the hands back. Tucking the right toes, coming onto the knees. Then bringing the left foot out to the outside of the left hand, finding lizard pose. Staying here, or to deepen the pose, coming down onto the forearms. Keeping the left knee facing up to the sky, or opening the left hip and coming onto the outside of the left foot with the left knee pointed out. Raising the left knee back up, coming back onto the hands, heel toe the left foot inside the hands, lifting the gaze, and as you exhale, straighten the left leg and fold over the left leg. Bending into the left knee, raising the right knee, finding lunge. Then stepping back, finding downward facing dog. Bending the knees, coming down to tabletop pose. Then coming down to sit on the heels and extending the legs out in front of you. Then coming down onto the back, bending the left knee, planting the left foot, raise the right leg up to the sky, then bending the right knee, placing the ankle just behind the left knee, finding a reclined figure 4, staying here or to deepen the sensation. As you exhale, bring the left knee towards the left shoulder, reaching around behind the left knee. Releasing the left thigh, bringing the knees stacked over each other, taking hold of the outside of the feet with the hands, finding a reclined Gomukhasana or shoelace pose. Releasing the feet, extend the left leg down onto the mat, taking hold of the right leg just below the right knee. Then gently, as you exhale, rolling over onto the left hip, bringing the right knee down. Extend the right arm out behind you and gaze over the right shoulder, finding the supine twist. Lifting the right knee back up, plant the right foot, then raise the left foot up to the sky, bending the left knee, bring the left ankle just behind the right knee, staying here, or bringing the right knee to the right shoulder. Releasing the right thigh, stack the knees one over the other and take hold the outside of the feet. Releasing the feet, extend the right leg out, taking hold of the left knee, then rolling over onto the right hip, lowering the left knee down, extend the left arm out behind you and gaze over the left shoulder. Releasing the left knee, roll over onto the back, finding Shavasana. staying here for a few moments, finding an evenness in the breath. And when you're ready, roll over to your preferred side and come up to a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me for this cool down practice. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in a future practice. Bringing the palms together, we'll bow our heads. Namaste.